All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia. Of course, we ride in the camp with one of the OGs of the Chicago camp, the Elder Karab. Coming back to what we hope is another edifying in transit to sit down. And you know, the big thing going on in Israel right now is these guys who have been in the truth for quite some time know the truth, have studied the truth, but they've lost their way, and now, as the scripture says, they're preaching things which they ought not to.
Yeah.
All right, subverting whole households. Go ahead, Elder.
No, the scripture say continuing things without has learned. And no, I'm grab it real quick.
And know us who taught you?
Yeah, surely taught you, something like that.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll get that so we're not butchering that one. Right.
Not the phone though. What the hell's going on? We just talking about how Satan be doing. I'll probably grab my scriptures.
Okay. But
no, it's spiritual. As soon as you start to listen, I had to say this. There's a license plate right in front of it that said the just.
Right.
And that stuff just that'd be the ways Lord show you stuff, things, man. You see
right.
144 all the time, you know. Well, I'm gonna look for that scripture.
Yeah, but what you said was true, you know. We got to continue in the things that we were taught, you know, because we all know that as it pertains to this gospel, that there has to be a group of people that have the 100% doctrine, the correct breakdown of all scripture. There has to be a group of men that have the correct breakdown of all these scriptures. Okay, and we have learned under the men who the Lord has ordained to have this knowledge. Now you have guys who have also learned under the same tutelage, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these men, but then they want to start talking madness for some odd reason. All right, you got a guy talking about he don't acknowledge Paul. Now, when I normally don't do like rebuttal sit downs on guys like that, but the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, well, wait a minute. Wasn't Paul commanded by Yahweh Shai himself? Like literally, he was commanded by Yahweh Shai himself to go be a preacher to the Gentiles.
Yeah.
Now I was like, I ain't no biblical scholar or nothing, but the last time I read the scripture, Yahweh Shai himself told Peter that he's going to be a preacher to the Gentiles. So you telling me if you don't acknowledge what Paul did, that means you don't acknowledge Yahweh Shai. Because that was a specific order from Yahweh Shai itself. All right, that didn't just come through a man who Yahweh Shai was using to spread a message. No, that was like directly from Yahweh Shai. And you got that precept, Elder?
Yeah, I got it.
Swing that sword, brother.
This is 2 Timothy 3. I'm going to start at 12. Yea, and all that will live godly in the anointed Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecution, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing whom thou hast learnt them. All right. So it said, and I started up because it says evil men should wax worse and worse. You know these guys get worse and worse by the second, man. You know?
Yep.
Now Paul started off with this nigga. I remember a couple years ago having strippers at the Passover. And then, you know, if I can remember, I remember a brother posting a poster of them. I don't know if it was Passover, it was somehow holy dog. This damn nigga Alizar, guest star rapper Alizar, some shit, just wrestling. It's a goddamn wrestling match, man. You know, and then now the book of Hebrews is not credible, and now Paul's writings. What do you say? Paul's writings.
Yeah, he doesn't acknowledge
Paul's writings.
Right. I was like, you might as well be an Old Testament nigga there.
Yeah. See, it gets worse and worse with these guys, man. You know. And it said, continuing things you shall learn. It says, mark the perfect man, man. That's in Psalm 37. 37, that's why I remember. It's 37, man.
Right.
Mark the perfect man. Those perfect men are the elders a great millstone because they have the 100% truth, man. All right. So you supposed to, you know, get the knowledge from them. You're supposed to continue on what you have learned from them because they have the truth, man.
Yes.
But you got guys, you know, that so Apostle Ty, he's been in it before these niggas was even born. But now they no more.
Right.
Apostle, like, it don't even make sense, man. What the hell you talking about, man? You're just a bunch of proud demons, man.
They them guys that the scripture speaks about in the New Testament. You know, they're preaching Yahweh Shai out of strife.
Yeah.
And for filthy lucre.
Oh, not to mention, he prophesied with his head covered, wearing New Era Michelin net sacks.
Right.
Man. Covering that receding hairline. You realize the Lord did that to you because you want to keep that long ass hair.
Right.
You know. You see, man. And like I said, you're necessary in the Lord's movie. The Lord got you around for a reason to deceive those who you don't want.
Yeah.
And the Lord has the end for certain guys, man. Well, guys like you, man, you got a lot of blood on your hands. The Lord gonna destroy you, man. All right. Leading the other Jakes, leading them down the wrong path, man.
Right.
By your actions, man.
Yeah. Because the scripture clearly tells us, hey, man, it'd be better for you to tie. And it's funny, he named that particular stone, but he said it'd be better for you to tie a millstone around your neck.
Yep.
And go jump in the water than lead one of these little ones astray. All right, basically, it'd be better. Yahweh Shai said, basically, it'd be better for you to just go kill yourself.
Yeah.
Than lead somebody astray. That's how serious the crime is for preaching a false doctrine and leading somebody astray on purpose for your own personal gain.
That's it, brother. Let me see. Grab this.
Go ahead, brother. Swing that sword.
This, this is another doctrine these false prophets come out with. We don't know the name. Here you go. It's Romans 10:13. It says, "For whoso shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." So you're supposed to know that. It would say the righteous run into the name of the strong tower.
Yeah, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe.
Yeah, so you need to know them names for protection, man. And you telling the flock, oh, we don't have to call upon them names. We don't know the names. Like, what the hell are you talking about? How the hell are we going to be out here preaching the word of Yahweh, words of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua? He gave us the knowledge back, but he don't give us the name.
Right.
It don't make sense.
How you going to preach a doctrine where nobody can be saved?
Yeah.
Why you preaching the doctrine and you can't be saved if you don't know the name? Yes. If don't nobody have the name?
Yeah.
That don't make, like you said, that don't make any sense.
Yeah, but these guys got Hebrew names, though. But, yeah, so should call on the name, should be saved, all right? Verse 14, here's another one. They say, oh, man, ain't nobody teach me. But what's this verse say? How then shall they call upon him whom they have not believed? How shall they believe in him whom have they not heard? How shall they hear without a preacher? And then they'll come with the excuse, oh yeah, the Lord can do anything. Yeah, you're right, but he doing it a particular way.
Right.
He's using men to teach other men. That's the way the Lord want to do it. So you can't come with that stupid ass. That's what the fucking niggas be coming up with all types of bullshit reasons why they believe the bullshit they believe in, man.
Right. Because if that's the case, then the prophecy about how the Lord is going to give his men praise and fame in the land of that captivity, you might as well just throw that on over and out the window.
That's it, brother. That's it. Let me see. Is there more to this? Oh, yeah.
I think there is, yeah.
Yeah, verse 15, it said, how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them which preach the gospel of peace.
Oh.
And bring glad tidings of good.
And who preaches the gospel? Men.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Okay.
And bring good tidings of good things. All right. Damn. Any other scripture you want me to bring out? There's one you want me to bring out in particular?
No, if you got anything off the top of your head, go for it, man. I know since we talk about niggas going off on the doctrine, speaking madness, now we all know, because you can kind of hit this from two ways, seeing as we are on the back end of the Sabbath. All right, Friday to Saturday is the Sabbath. And then, of course, you know, guys talking about you can pop your woman on the Sabbath and in the booty hole. So, I mean, like the elder said, man, these guys are waxing worse and worse, man. Just when you think that they cannot find something else in the doctrine to completely pervert, they do.
That's it, brother. Well, let me grab that one.
Hey, swing that sword, brother.
This is Isaiah 54 and let me see, 54, 58. It's like it. Psalm 58 and 13. Psalm 58, 13. It says, if thou turn away thy foot from Shabbat, from doing thy pleasures on my holy day. And that's pleasure, having sex.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have sex and ejaculate, you're unclean. So you can't be unclean on Shabbat, man.
Right.
All right. So having sex on the Shabbat is a no-no, man. This scripture proves right here. I read it again. If thou would turn away thy foot from Shabbat, from doing thy pleasures on my holy day,
mm-hmm.
and call the Shabbat a delight, the holy of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own ways,
Ooh.
Nor finding thy own pleasure, nor speaking thy own words. It said, lean not to your own understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit, the popping your woman in the butt, that shit is disgusting, man. All right, that's disgusting as fuck, man.
Disgusting.
That's all I gotta say about that, man. Here it is, this woman has a vagina. You rather that shit is wicked as hell, man.
Yep.
And demonic. You see?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, but that's pretty proof right there, man. That cut. You say you're having sex on Shabbat. You can't be unclean on Shabbat, man. Having sex makes you unclean, and it's a pleasure.
Yes.
All right. You know.
Because you got to remember, man. There was, I think it's in the Maccabees, if my memory serves me correctly. But there's a story about how the Lord explains how he was so tired of Israel's wickedness, you know, not honoring the Passover, you know, probably not circumcising the children, teaching them the Hebrew. I forgot where it was, but the Lord said, look here, man, if y'all would have at least just honored the Sabbath, I would have had some mercy on you. I would at least had some mercy on you. But he was like, you niggas didn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, that just goes to show how important the Sabbath is. So when you got these guys talking about you can just do all these type of pleasures, you know, distorting the gospel, all right, for some type of weird freakish pleasure. Hey man, this, as the elder mentioned earlier, this is how you know that those are not men of the Lord.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Apostle Bob said it too. He like, it's based off the shit they teaching. That's a sign right there. They ain't the man of the Lord, man.
You cannot be a man of the Lord preaching things that are contrary to the scripture.
That's it, brother.
Because the scripture says, and we all know it, it said that he that believeth on me, as the scriptures say, out of his belly shall flow living waters. Okay, so if you're preaching this gospel correctly and directly, okay, it should all make sense. And if the message makes sense, no matter how you say, well, I won't say no matter how you say it, but if the message makes sense, regardless of the subject matter you're talking about, then that got to be a man of the Lord. Whether it's about John 3:16, the Sabbath, the chariots, the missiles, whatever the case may be. If the whole message makes sense and it does not contradict anything in the scripture, hey, that's the truth, and the person who's preaching that is a man of the Lord.
Let me see. I'm trying to look for that scripture you quoted, Maccabees. Let me see. Was it First Maccabees 1?
I'm not sure. It's.
Oh, let me look, skim through it and see. Mention. Yeah, 'cause I know that's talk about Antiochus.
Right.
Everybody should be one people. And Esau doing this again.
Yep.
This day. That's that new world order. Being one people. Just throw away. Don't follow what the Lord say.
Right.
That's what that means. That's what part of what that means, man.
Yep. And speaking of NWO, let's not forget, guys are really sweating, doing their best not to bring up the fact that things like the Neuralink and RFID technology is eventually going to lead to what's talked about in Revelation, the 13th chapter.
That's it. That's prophecy, man.
Because Elon Musk just put out that he has had the first successful trial run of a medical device in somebody's brain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you get around that?
Okay, see, selfish man. Okay, I don't think this is it. But you say you know for sure it's in Maccabees.
I think it's in the Maccabees, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But I do know that it said. I just wish I knew how it was worded so you could specifically get it. But
I don't think this is it. 'Cause it's pretty much he made a law that we not to keep the Shabbat and all that. He said if he made commandment like if y'all do these things, you should die.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing the same shit right now, man.
Right.
You know, as we speaking, man. You know, just by us serving our true power, he want to make that a crime and put us to death for it, man.
Right.
You know, you see, this wicked doing the same shit he did back then, man. There's nothing new under the sun, man. All right, but we at camp now. I don't know if you had anything else.
No, I didn't have anything else.
Okay, kind. So we're in the day of low winds, edifies the hope for righteous elect.
Kind.
All right. So with that, I give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Better jaking these rims. Double honors to Apostle Elder, the great millstone, and peace salutations to you, Sasakim, pushing these words, sincerity, truth, and charity. With that, say shalom.
Shalom, Kwame Asherala.
Kwame Asherala.